Hello, Pinky.
Hello, teacher.
Oh, yes. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to continue with the next page, which is all about present perfect. Okay, so I'm sure that you're very familiar with this grammar, present perfect. Actually, this is the most, if we're going to compare present simple, present continuous, past continuous, future tenses, okay, and present perfect tense, present perfect is the most complicated among them all. Would you agree on that, Pinky?
Yes.
Yes, because yeah, I've been teaching like since 2020, and most of my students would actually tell me, "Oh, let's not learn present perfect because it's complicated." It is because um present perfect is a combination of what do we call? We use have, then the past tense. Like for example, not the past tense, the past participle. We don't use the past tense. The past participle instead. Like for example, I have eaten dinner. Okay. Then they would say, in question we can say, have you eaten dinner yet? Like that. Then you would say, yes, I have. Or you would say, no, I haven't eaten dinner. Like that. Instead of using eat, which is the past simple, we use the past participle, which is eaten, and that's what makes that's what actually makes them very confused. Okay, but anyway, since you already have a preview about it, Pinky, so this one is just a piece of cake for you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so here we use the present perfect to connect the present with the past. Actually, we use it, okay, to say that something already happened in the past, but there is no definite time. For example, I would say, I have eaten my dinner. I've finished my project. But if you're gonna ask me, when have you eaten dinner? Okay, so in my sentence, it wasn't definite. I was just saying that yes, I have. Okay, but the action, when did it happen, is not exact or is not mentioned in the sentence. That is what present perfect tense is all about. If we're going to
Yes.
compare past simple, okay, to present perfect, okay, past simple, the time is definite. For example, I had dinner uh yesterday, like that. That is past simple tense. When did you have dinner? Yesterday. That's what makes it a past simple. But if we say present perfect, then I would say, I have eaten dinner. There's no definite time. Is that clear, Pinky?
Yes.
All right. So let's look at this one. So you will know that the sentence is a present perfect or past what? Pres like I forgot, like past present perfect or present past perfect, like that. Okay, because of the word have. And the construction of this is apostrophe VE.
Yes.
Okay. So for the pronouns I, you, we, and they, we use have for the positive sentence. Then for negative, we just use have not. And they have contractions. I've, like that. I've, that's contraction. Then if you want to say negative, then we would say I haven't. Okay,
Yes.
for the pronoun he, she, it, we just use has or has not. Okay, so there are also um what do we call the one? Interrogative sentence for present perfect tenses. Okay, and of course it starts with have or has. Just like what I always ask you. Have you eaten dinner, Pinky? Then you would say, yes, I have eaten, like that. Okay, that is actually a present perfect question. And how do you answer that one? By making a short response. By just saying, yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay. So, any question about this one, Pinky?
No, I have. No, I
Okay.
don't.
So, oh, very good. So, do you think it's easy or a little bit difficult for you?
It's easy for me.
Yes, it is because this topic is not new to you. But if the topic is very new to you and you've never learned about it before, then you will actually say that, oh, this is difficult. And most especially if you're just starting to learn English and you are already introduced to present perfect. Okay, well, that's great because it's just a piece of cake for you, Pinky. Now, in here, when do we form past tense? Could you please read? I mean, present perfect.
The present perfect is formed with the correct form of have in the present and the past participle of the main verb, the past participle of regular verbs and some irregular verbs is the same as the past simple. The past participle is underlined in the examples below.
That's right. So when we say past participle, Pinky, it is actually not the past simple. Let me give you example. Okay, fly, that's present. What is the past simple? Flew. Now, what is the past participle? Flown. Like that. Okay, what about
Yeah,
throw? What is the past simple?
true,
That's right. And what is the past participle?
thrown.
Very good. But there are cases that the past participle and the past simple are just the same. Just like bought, finished, they are all the same. Okay,
Yeah,
but for take, okay, it's different. We use taken. And forget, forgot, forgotten, that's also different. So you just have to be careful with that one. Okay, so there are actually examples like this one. I have finished work. He has bought a sandwich. Okay, then this one, for irregular verbs that have past participles which are not the same as the past simple form, we have ate, wrote, and the rest of the examples that I gave you earlier. But actually there are um there is a very long list of present of past participles. Yes, so you just have to be familiarized with it. Okay. And here, Pinky, we use the present perfect to talk about something which started in the past and is connected with the present. So it's the same thing as earlier, just like the example. Ed has broken his leg, so he can't play football this weekend. So it's like cause and effect. Okay, what is the reason why Ed can play football this weekend? Then you go back to the cause of it. It is because he has broken his leg. It is actually connected to what's happening in the present. For example,
yeah,
okay, so um teacher AM um has resigned in B's. So she can't teach after December 5. Okay, then if I'm gonna ask you, why is it that teacher AM cannot teach anymore? Then you go back to the reason. Because she has resigned. Okay, if you can see, there is always a cause and effect why something happens. Then
yes,
if you would say, oh, why is teacher AM resigning? It is because She has got a new job and that requires a full time.
Hmm, I got
All
it.
right. Okay, so that is one of the usage of present perfect. Now your turn, Pinky. Make a sentence that uses the present perfect to talk about something that started in the past and is connected with the present.
Mm, I mm, I have to go to the chemistry extra class because I have had a a, a low math score.
Yes, that's right. Okay, then if I'm gonna ask you, oh, why do you have to attend extra class in chemistry? Then you have your reason because I had a low score or other things like that. Then another usage, Pinky, we have here something which started in the past and it is still true up until now. For example, Ben and Karen have lived in London for 7 years. Or if I'm gonna ask you, oh, the year today is 2024. So 2024 minus 7, that is 2017, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would say Ben and Karen have lived in London since 2017. So that is actually something that started in the past and up until now it is true. For another example, I have taught English online since 2020. Okay. Or if I'm going to use for, then I would say I have taught English as a second language online for 4 years. Like that. Okay, 4 years and like yeah, 4 years plus because I started January. Okay. So anyway, Pinky, it's your turn now. Make an example using just like the one here.
Uh, I have uh when I have gone to the secondary school since 2022.
Very good. Are you still in the secondary school now?
Yes.
Very nice. Okay. Then we also have the third usage of it, past experiences, which refer to an unstated time in the past, often with ever and never. So this is actually what I was telling you earlier. Like the experience that we had in the past, but the time is not definite. Just like here. Anna has been to Brazil. Okay, when did Anna go to Brazil? So it's not stated. As long as she has been there, then that's the information that we got. Then here, we can also use never or ever. Okay, just like she has never been to Canada. Okay, so the time is not stated because of course she've never been there.
Yeah.
Okay. So another example. Um I have gone to the market, but I've never gone to the drugstore.
Yes. Um, I have been to uh I have been to London, but I have never been to New York City.
Yes, very good. So that though so it's very clear that you never mention about the time because the time is not definite. Then lastly, we use present perfect for recent past actions. Okay, we can actually use that in just making a positive sentence or asking questions. Just like, have you done your homework? Have you visited your grandmother? Have you talked to your best friend? Like that. So, what is your sentence, Pinky?
Uh, have has she cleaned her room yet?
That's right. Okay, so very good because you've used yet. Okay, then I'm gonna answer that one. Yes, she's already cleaned her room. Or if I would say no, she hasn't cleaned her room yet.
Yes.
Yes. By answering the question, you can actually use already or not yet. Okay.
Yes.
So any question about the usage of present perfect tenses, Pinky?
Mm, no.
Great. Okay. Then, oh, yes. This is what we're talking earlier. Already, just, or yet. Okay, we use just if it just happened recently. Like, for example, me, we just talked about already and yet because it just happened a short time ago. It's like a minute ago. Okay, so just like this one, I've just emailed Marcus and told him the good news. Okay, so when did it happen? It was just like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, or 30 seconds ago, like that. So that's why we use just. Okay.
Yes.
Then we have already. That means before, at this moment, it happened, or sooner than expected. Okay, like for example, I've already um finished my contract with the Korean company, like that. Okay. So that means it happened sooner than expected. Or actually, it happened last week before
Yeah.
this day comes. So it happened. That's why we use already. Okay. Then another example, he's already done his homework, so he can go out with his friends. Then here, just and already are placed between have or has and the past participle. Oh, I don't
Yes.
understand this one. What have you understand with this, Pinky? Because I don't understand this one.
Uh, yes, and already place between have or has and the past participle.
Oh, I understand now. When you read it, I understand. But when I was reading it, I was like, oh, I don't understand. All right. Forgive me for that one, Pinky. So let's make a sentence. Okay.
Uh,
I have just finished my demo teaching. Okay. So look at just. Where did I place it? So it is in the middle of have and the past participle. This is what it means. Or if I'm gonna place it right here, okay, I'm gonna replace it with already, then I would say it like this. I have already finished my demo teaching. Okay, so this is already. So it is also placed between have and the past participle. That's what it means. But with yet, okay, this is actually used in negative sentences and questions to talk about things that we plan to do in the future but which are not done. And this one, we place it at the end of the sentence. Okay, for example, negative, I haven't finished. So this is a negative already. Okay, my demo teaching yet. Okay, the
yes.
difference of just, already, and yet is where to place them in a sentence. Just and already are placed between have and the past participle. So it is usually at the beginning of the sentence. Then, um, I mean the first part of the sentence if we're going to divide it. Okay, but yet is placed at the end.
Yes.
All right. So examples, I haven't finished my project yet. Have you finished your project yet? Okay, and yet is usually used in asking present perfect questions and stating negative sentences. Okay, now your turn, Pinky. Make a sentence using just.
Mm, I have just I have just uh talked to my mom.
Yes, very good. Okay, then what about already?
Mm, I have already eaten my dinner so I can have uh my online English class.
Yes, great. Okay, then how about yet?
Mm, I hasn't finished my uh homework yet.
Say that again.
I haven't finished my homework yet.
Very good, Pinky. Okay, so any question about just already and yet?
No, I don't.
Yes. Okay. So if I'm gonna ask you, Pinky, like, did you have dinner? Okay, what do you think is the correct answer?
Mm,
Did you have
yes,
dinner?
yes, I did.
If you wanna say no, what will you say?
No, I didn't.
Yes, no, I didn't. Very good. But if I'm gonna ask you, have you eaten dinner?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. But if the question has yet, have you eaten dinner yet? Then you would say, not yet. Like that.
Yes,
Actually, it's very simple because you just have to pay attention to the question, then you will answer it because the keywords are just found in the questions. So this time, Pinky. Oh, by the way, Pinky, what time is it now? Okay. So we still have, do we still have time? When did we start? We started at
uh,
9:02, right? Or 9:01? Oh, actually, we don't have enough time, Pinky. Yeah, I'm sorry for extending for 4 minutes because I don't have my phone with me and I am only using my laptop's time. Yes. So
yes.
anyway, Pinky, I turned on my camera now so that you can see me for the very last time. Okay, so Pinky, thank you so much for being part of my journey in online teaching. This is my last year teaching, but I know in the future I will go back to online teaching, but now is not yet my time to pursue online teaching because I am still young. And working at a bank, it requires young professionals.
Yeah.
Yes. But with online teaching, I can still go back online teaching even when I'm old. Say, for example, and at the age of 40, if I want to teach back, okay, then I can also teach because it doesn't require any age. But at the bank, it requires age. And that is actually my dream job to become a banker. So I hope you understand, Pinky. I am just grateful to have met you here in Bees. I hope that you learned something from me. Um, good luck and God bless always. Take care. And oh wow, you have a nice bangs. Okay, when have you got your bangs, Pinky?
I cut it uh in my class and uh it was a mistake.
Did you regret after doing it? Yeah. Yeah, I tried that one too. And even I think most of the women have gone on that stage of their life where they have to cut their bangs because I don't know why. I've done it before, like this one, no? If you can see, these are my baby hairs because of my bangs that I cut when I was in high school. Even with my sister, she did it. And after she did it, she cried because she didn't like the result. Okay. Anyway, Pinky, I'm not going to hold you for so long. So thank you so much and take care always. Bye, Pinky.
Goodbye, teacher. I will miss you.
Oh, yeah, I will miss you too. Bye. Bye.